Also, don't listen to what people are telling you. If your parents are saying, don't go to art school, do something else, don't be a business guy, don't be an accountant, whatever it is. If you really think that you can benefit from this skill, if you really think paying 50 grand to go to college is your best interest, you could meet new people. If you have your best interest in mind, and your families and your kids and your great grandkids, if you have their interest in mind and you really have done the research and you know that what you're about to do is going to play off, 100% don't listen to what anybody else says to you. You've done the research. Nobody else knows what you know. Unless they've actually lived it for themselves, do not take their advice. You can't have somebody who's broke telling you how to make money. I know how to make money. I'm not broke. I can tell you how to make money, and I hope you trust me because I'm not giving you guys some BS shit right here. I got my reputation on the line. I would never risk anything to make a quick piece of content for you guys.
We got a couple of pennies. Ooh, my dropped one.
So I've been doing a lot of thinking about my major. So I went to art school, graphic design school, technically visual communication design. And I originally only went into that because I like computers, I like art, I'm good at it, and I saw the future. I had a vision for the future. And now that everything is playing out with NFTs and everything, the entire world is going digital. People need digital artists to create things for them, whether that's NFT artwork, album covers, videographers, photography, posters, magazines. Everybody needs everything digitally created. And with me being a graphic designer in art school, graduated art school in 2 weeks, it was the best decision I could have ever done. Because now all these people, all these businesses are switching over. Their entire company is going digital. They need Instagram content. They need TikTok. They need everything to go digital. And if you went to art school, you already know how to create arts. You know how to please people's eyes, what they're interested in, color theory, and all that good stuff. So if you already have the proper education going to college for it, or if you just learned it by yourself doing research on YouTube or the internet, reading books or whatever, you are positioned right now to be the biggest, wealthiest, richest person in the entire world. Everybody is going to be knocking on your door, DMing you on Instagram, hitting you up on Twitter because they need artists to create the work for them. Half the people don't know nothing. They don't know math, they don't know entrepreneurship, they don't know arts. All they know is how to do whatever they were trained to do. Me, luckily I positioned myself perfectly to be an entrepreneur, so I know the business side of everything. I understand contracts and law, copyrights, all that stuff. And if I'm an artist, I'm able to pretty much be a double whammy for these people, so I can do whatever the hell they need me to do. I could create the websites, I could create the videos, film promotions, market it, and build the company, the LLC, the tax write-offs, buy the real estate, everything that's all going to be needed to be done in the future. I already know how to do. I position myself perfectly, all because I went to art school. If I never went to art school and I never got into design and I never met an entire network of people that know how to do all stuff that I can't do, like half the people in art school are 2 times better than I am. Like I can't do half of the stuff that they can do, but because I went there, I have the network, I have the connection to them, I'm friends with them, they know me, I know them, I can hire them to build stuff for me, stuff that I can't do or just simply don't want to do for myself. But because I have all the knowledge, I'm stealthy, I understand what's going on. They can't finesse me. I understand what it takes, how long it takes, the process, the work, and all that stuff. So I know enough to be dangerous. And if I never went to art school, it never would have happened. So the whole idea about being a starving artist and living paycheck to paycheck, that's all going away very soon. NFTs are changing the entire game. People are going to need you to make stuff for them. You watching this video right now, somebody needs your skill, whatever it is. Everyone has their own subjective opinion on what good art is. And if you create art, if you make content and post it, and somebody sees that, they're going to hire you to make 10,000 of those artworks to go sell as an NFT. And if you really want to, this is the business side here, create the artwork, you could get an upfront payment, or you could get royalties, dividends based off the project, which could, if it's a good project and people, the operators know what's going on, and you create good artwork, you could turn a little bit of time, maybe like 50 hours of your work, into millions of dollars. You just got to put in the work. You got to do the research, learn for yourself, watch my videos, I'm going to be making a lot more content on entrepreneurship and art and getting your bag and doing shit that you need to do. Financial literacy, self-development, getting your mentality correct. All this stuff plays a big part into getting wealthy. So go to art school. Really think hard about your career if you're going to college right now. I know it's May. People are starting to pick new classes, new majors. Everybody's switching. Put a lot of thought into this. The future is limitless. You don't know what's going to happen. Luckily, everything worked out perfect for me. Not perfect, but everything worked out good to where I positioned myself to be an artist, a designer, and I've already made like 15 websites. I've already made like 5 music videos. I've made like 7 album covers, It's just day by day. And I'm only 22, so if you're 14 right now, if you're 18, if you're 30, if you're 40, you got a long ways to go. We got a lot of stuff in the making right now, a lot of potential for the future. If you know how to do it, people will hire you, and you're gonna make a lot of money. Just make sure you do everything ethically. Don't try to finesse people. Don't be greedy. You cannot make a lot of money with short-term greed. I guarantee that. Promise you, 100%. If you try to make short-term plays to try to be rich, you are going to lose everything. Invest for the long term. Invest ethically. Invest morally. Be nice to people. This is the stuff that actually gets you rich. It's not about the money. It's about being nice, the network. Like I was saying before, people. People will help you. And if you're nice to them, they'll bend over backwards to do anything you want them to do if you treat them correctly. So keep that in mind. So to wrap it all up, thank God I went to art school, and thank God in my genes, my DNA, I'm an artist. My dad, my grandmother, all the way back, leather makers, great grandparents, they're all artists in their own mediums. I'm a digital artist. My dad, he's a contractor. He builds houses. He's a physical artist. My grandma, she's a painter. My great grandparents, they created leather, like for horses, horse saddles. They're in their own mediums, but they positioned themselves to do exactly what the world needed. Like my dad, everybody needs houses. Everybody needs woodworkers. And he positioned himself. I positioned myself to be the best digital creator to ever exist. I got the knowledge. I did the work. I got the entrepreneurship skills. I got everything in my bag. Everything's all falling into place. So also, don't listen to what people are telling you. If your parents are saying, don't go to art school, do something else, don't be a business guy, don't be an accountant, whatever it is. If you really think that you can benefit from this skill, if you really think paying 50 grand to go to college is your best interest, you could meet new people. If you have your best interest in mind, and your families and your kids and your great grandkids, if you have their interest in mind and you really have done the research and you know that what you're about to do is going to play off, 100% don't listen to what anybody else says to you. You've done the research. Nobody else knows what you know. Unless they've actually lived it for themselves, do not take their advice. You can't have somebody who's broke telling you how to make money. I know how to make money. I'm not broke. I can tell you how to make money, and I hope you trust me because I'm not giving you guys some BS shit right here. I got my reputation on the line. I would never risk anything to make a quick piece of content for you guys. Oh, and one thing I was going to say before when I was outside, I meant to say, but I forgot to, was you got to make a shit ton of content, because if you're a good artist, no matter what your skill set is, like I was saying, it's all subjective. If you're good at drawing with pencils, if you're good at painting, if you're good at coding, if you're good at generative artwork, if design, whatever it is, whatever type of medium you're good at, or what you consider good that somebody would pay money for, you better start making content on that. Start making TikTok, start making Instagram posts, Facebook, post that shit everywhere, because all you need is one person to see it and your whole life could be changed. So keep that in mind. All right, guys, try to keep it short for you guys. Don't listen to what people are telling you to do. If you've done the research, you know what's going on. You better do that shit for yourself. You better put your life on the line. You better risk it all to get that biscuit. But you better do it ethically and morally. You got a reputation to hold up. It ain't about the money, baby. It's about living happy. If you know what to do to live happy, you better start doing that. Drink some water, get a lot of sleep, breathe, inhale, exhale fully, fill your lungs to capacity, and you're gonna live the best life ever. All right, guys, I'll see you.
Thank you all so much for watching my video. It really means so much to me. You have no idea. I'm going to start dedicating a lot more time to this YouTube channel here. So make sure you subscribe. Now is the time. If you want to check out a lot more of my other really good content, check out my LinkedIn and Twitter and Instagram and TikTok at I'm John Lacey. But I'm really buckling down on this YouTube channel. So now is the time to subscribe. Thank you all so much. I hope you're staying happy and have a great day.